Oh, hello again. Uh, yeah, yeah. Thanks for the responses. They're really nice, and I've never felt this way. I feel like that old guy who was on the television a few years ago, telling his story. But anyway, so I was in this house with the Chateau's wife, and I showered in the bathroom, the same bathroom. And no, she didn't come in on me or anything like that. So, but what happened was that she had a bath, or furo as they say, and I just used the shower. But she came and asked me. She was very upset, and she said, "Did I use her bath?" And I don't know why, but she was really upset. The thought that I might have actually used her bath. I really don't know why, but she was really upset. Maybe some water from the shower had gone in the bath or something had been disturbed, but anyway, it really made her quite upset, and so she wasn't very friendly with me after that. And one morning she came into the room and she said, "Hey, this is no hotel, mister." So, and I'm thinking, well, I never thought it was. You just bring me toast, an egg and a cup of tea. It's no three-course meal here. And but anyway, so the Chateau, he said to me, and I understood I think a little bit, and he said, "Don't worry, we're going to go to a new place in a while." And I'm thinking, why we're going to a new place? Anyway, a few weeks later, we went to the next day. Won't come to me now. No, shit. Just a few states on the Chuo-sen. It's just someone will tell me later. On the Chuo-sen, it's a couple of stops, and it's very close to Tokyo, very close to Shinjuku, maybe one or two stations. And we went into this new apartment. It got 2 apartments on this new building on the first floor. It was called AB1 Mansions, not too far from the station, about 5 minutes away. And a few months later, I saw the price for these mansions. I could not believe it. He was paying 400,000 yen a month for this apartment. It was a two-bedroom, massive living room, nearly fitted out, and that was the first time I'd come into contact with a toilet seat, the one with the water comes out, and I pressed the toilet seat, the button, and this thing came out, and it was something like, the aliens or Star Trek, and this little white pod came out, and I'm thinking, well, what the bloody hell? And my head is directly above this thing, and then it sprayed water in my face, and I'm not making that up. It just sprayed water in my face. I couldn't believe it. And of course, the seat, it was warm as well, and it blew air up your arse. Everything, it was a unbelievable machine. Don't forget, this is in 1990. So this is 22 years ago. I don't know how long they'd been out then, but like I say, it was very new for the day, I believe. So, as I'd been working there a week or so, he said to me, Kishi, who I went through, he said, the boss wants you to tell a bit about your life and everything, and just tell it to his employees. And so I wrote a little story out, and then Kishi translated it, and we went in front of about 60 of his employees, I think, something like that. And we were in this classroom, and they said to me, "Where do you want to go in Japan?" And I just I couldn't think of it, and I just said Saitama, because this is where I met this guy in New Zealand. He says, "Come and see me when you're in Japan." And when I said Saitama, everyone just burst out laughing, and I'm thinking, why they're laughing? And now I know, but the only reason was to see a friend that I'd met in New Zealand. Anyway, so after this talk, I looked very smart. I put a blue suit on. I got a suit with me I travel with, and a very nice shirt and tie. And they took photographs, and I was on the front cover of this magazine, the company magazine. And so I got, and Kishi gave me an envelope with money in it. And I heard about these stories where gaijin go and speak to companies or speak in front of classes, and they get 5,000 yen or 10,000 yen. And so So I opened this envelope and I looked at it and thought, wow, this is good. And I counted them out and it was 18,000 yen. I thought, that is fantastic. I can't believe it. 18,000 yen. And then I looked at them again and they weren't 1,000 yen notes. They were 10,000 yen notes. He paid me 180,000 yen for 1 hour for talking to his employees. I just could not believe it. As you can imagine, you come from England and someone gives you like 180,000 yen, which is about $2,000. Well, no, it's about nowadays it's $2,300. When I actually came here, it wasn't that, because the yen then was about 147 yen to the dollar when I came here. Now it's about 80 yen to the dollar. So, but it was still in Japan. It was a month's wages for most people. So yeah, so that was the big surprise for me that day, was getting 180,000 just for talking about my life up to then, how I got to Japan, what I did in England. It was great, and that was a really nice day. And the best thing was, when I ran short of money, I would say to the manager, I said, "Can you ask the chateau if I can do another talk?" And I did a further 2 talks. So that was very kind of him. He is and was a great man. He's still alive. I saw him about 1 year ago. Thank you, chateau. Should you by chance see this video, I promise not to send anyone to you, however interesting they are, unless of course you reduce the prices. Okay, anyway, so that's part 3. Glad you're enjoying it. Bye bye.